This is the Trisectrix, and there are a couple of problems that I found with it as I was using it. It's really difficult to keep this string on top of the curve, and so that's kind of a difficult part. And also, whenever these sticks pass each other, the stick that goes across hits this thumbtack that goes up and down. So it's just a couple of little things that if we were going to make a better model someday, those are some things that we can improve on. But what this is used for is to trisect an angle. And what we would first do is we have an angle that's already on the paper. It's measured here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to extend the sides. So I'm just going to make this side come out farther and extend this. And then I also want a right angle side from this. So I'm going to go ahead and put a right angle side. Then I'm going to put the Trisectrix on top of this, and I'm going to use the long line to line this up. So at 90 degrees, that's where this line across will be, and then the line up and down. Well, this is 0, and this is 90 degrees. It's backwards because of the protractor. So we're going to line it up there. And then what we need to do is we need to put this swinging arm on top of this line for the angle. So I'm going to move this down a little bit. And if you notice, whenever I move this down, the amount I move this down is the same amount that I'm going to go over here. So I move it to here. And now I'm going to measure the length. This isn't how they did it in ancient times, but this is how I'm going to show it. They would have trisected this line because they had a way to be able to divide the length of this line in thirds. The way that we do that is with a ruler. And imagine that my line is 9 long, so it can easily be divided into thirds. So we have a line at 3 and a line at 6. And then at 9 we would be at 0 degrees here. So what we're going to do now, in order to trisect the angle, we're going to move this line down to where it says at 0 degrees, and then we're also going to swing this arm around. Like I said, with the string, it's kind of difficult when you do this. And so we're going to move this around and make a mark here where the two lines intersect. I mean the two straight edges. And then we're going to go down again to where the second line is at 0. And we're going to move this around. And we're going to make a mark where the two intersect. Okay, so now we can see that this angle is trisected into 3 equal parts. If you were to measure these, this entire angle is 66 degrees. And each one of these, this is at 22 degrees, and this ends up being at 44 degrees. So the Trisectrix does work. Thank you. Bye-bye.